Okay, question number 50. Reshma prepared 18 kg of barfi by mixing khoya with sugar. So actually you have khoya and you have sugar. So khoya that you have is 7, sugar that you have is 2, and by mixing these two, you get barfi. Satya, have you understood the question?
Yes, sir.
So how do I make barfi? I make barfi by mixing khoya and sugar. Have you understood the logic?
Yes, sir.
Then this is 7 and this is 2. Have you understood?
Yes.
And the total barfi that you make is 18 kg. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
So basically, khoya is to sugar is 7 is to 2. Satya, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, whenever you have to do such questions, what you assume is that you have taken khoya and sugar in the ratio of 7x is to 2x. Have you understood what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So you assume, what you assume is that actual amount of khoya that you have taken would be 7x, and actual amount of sugar that you have taken would be 2x. Satya, are you understanding the logic or not?
Yes, sir.
See, if there is any doubt, so for example, the ratio of khoya is to sugar should be 7 is to 2. So if I take this to be 14 kg, what will be sugar, Mr. Satya?
4 kgs.
4 kg. If I take khoya to be 21 kg, how much will be sugar?
So, but we have to make total 18 kgs only, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to make you understand that how does this ratio works. I'm
Okay.
just trying to
6 kgs.
6. So if I take this to be 28 kgs, how much sugar should I take?
8 kgs.
7 for the 2 for the 8 kg. So what I'm trying to tell you is that these are the actual amounts that you will have to take. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
So for example, if I take 14 and 4, I will get 18 kgs. If I take 21 and 6, I will get 27 kgs. If I take 28 and 8, I will get 36 kgs. Any doubt about this?
No, sir.
So, as you can see, the answer is obvious that it should be 18 kg. Have you understood or not? Mr. Satya, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
But, so for example, if I try to do it by trial and error, I can make out that the khoya that he has to take is 14 kg, Reshma has to take is 14 kg, and amount of sugar that she has to take is 4 kg. So 14 plus 4 would be 18 kg. So this is the answer that I can get by trial and error. But
Okay, sir.
what I want to do is I want to do it systematically, not by trial and error. And whenever you have to do such questions systematically, what you do is you assume that the actual amount is 7x and 2x. Have you understood or not?
Yes, sir.
So what I say is that let me assume that khoya is 7x and sugar is 2x. And these are the actual amounts. Now when I mix these two, 7x plus 2x would be equal to, Mr. Satya,
9x.
9x. And do you agree that this 9x should be equal to 18 kg? Do you agree to this or not?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, 9x is equal to 18 kg and x is equal to 2. Do you agree to this or not?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, actual amount of khoya that she needs to take is
2.
no 7 into 2. There is
Okay.
an x here. And the amount of sugar that she needs to take is
2 kgs. 2 into 2.
4 kg. Have you understood this or not?
Yes, sir.
If there is any doubt, we'll do 2-3 questions more and then you'll understand. So all I'm trying to tell you is that whenever they give you a ratio like this, 7:2, you assume that the actual amount is 7x and 2x. Satya, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me take another example and then I think you will understand well. So for example, this is a line segment, 56 centimeter long. Now this has to be divided into two parts in the ratio of 2:5. Find the length of each part. So basically, you have this line segment 56 centimeter long and you want to divide this in the ratio of 2:5, and the question that is being asked is how much is this and how much is this. Satya, have you understood the logic?
Yes, sir.
Now how should I start?
By multiplying 2 by 2 and 5 by 2.
Okay, one way of doing this is that my ratio is 2:5. I multiply this by 2. I multiply this by 2. So this would be 4:10. Have you understood?
Yes,
But when I add this 4 and 10, what is the answer that I get?
14.
14. So I'll have to multiply this and this by. Have you understood what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So this would be 6 and this would be 15. And when I add these two, the answer that I get is 21. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
What is the answer that I want? The answer that I want is 56. What should I do next?
Then you need to multiply it by 4.
See, Satya, as you can see, that this method of multiplying, this is the trial and error method. This is a long method. What is the shorter method that I can take? I assume this to be, I say that the actual amount is 2x and 5x. Satya, any doubt?
No, sir.
Then 2x plus 5x would be equal to
7x.
and 7x would be equal to
8.
56. Therefore, x is equal to 8. Any doubt about this?
No, sir.
And therefore, the actual amount would be
8.
sorry. Mr. Satya, any doubt?
Yes, sir. I didn't understand this part.
Yeah, yeah. Have you understood that one method of doing such question is trial and error? Have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
So one way of doing such questions is that you can keep multiplying by 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, and when the total is equal to 56, that will be your final answer. Have you understood this or not?
Yes, sir. Now I understood what you have to do.
Yeah. But this is a very long method, and that is why I say that let us assume that I am multiplying 2 by x and I am multiplying 5 by x. Have you understood now?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, 2x and 5x, when I add these two, they should be equal to 56. What is 56? 56 is the actual length of the line, which has to be divided in the ratio 2:5. Any doubt still?
No, sir.
Mr. Sarthak, any doubt still? See, one thing, Satya, in these questions is ratios, and the other thing is total. Have you understood this or not?
Yes, sir.
So let me explain it to you again. So for example, the ratio is 2 is to 5. The ratio is 2 is to 5. So it can be 10 is to 10, 4 is to 10, or it can be 8 is to 20, or it can be 20 is to 50, or it can be 200 is to 500. Have you understood what I'm saying, or still not?
Yes.
Now, when I add these two, I get 14, I get 28, I get 70, I get 700. Have you understood this or not?
Yes, sir.
So for example, I have a line which is 700 centimeter long. Then I divide it in the ratio of 200 is to 500 centimeter. Now here the ratio would be 2 is to 5. Do you agree to this or not?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sarthak, are you understanding what I'm saying? But I don't have a line which is 700 centimeter long. I only have a line which is 56 centimeter long. And I want to divide this 56 centimeter line in the ratio of 2 is to 5. Mr. Satya, any doubt still?
No, sir.
So one way of, again, let us try to understand, one way of dividing 56 centimeter into 2 is to 5 is by trial and error. So what do I say? 4 is to 10 or 12 is to 15. This is multiplied by 2, this is multiplied by 3, this is multiplied by 4, this is multiplied by 5, this is multiplied by 6, this is multiplied by 7, this is multiplied by 8, and then I have to add these. Satya, are you getting the logic?
Yes, sir. So we need to do the other method because this is a long method, right?
Beta, this is a very long method because
Okay,
my
sir.
total needs to be 56. As you can see, this is a very long method. And if you understand, this is the ratio that we had got when we used the shortcut. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
So when I follow the shortcut method, what I say is, यार मुझे नहीं पता कि ये 2 है या 3 है या 4 है या 5 है या 6 है या 7 है या 8 है. So what I say is, let me say that this is 2x and 5x.
Okay.
Satya, any doubt still?
No, sir.
And then I say कि यार वो जो 2x और 5x जो है, one second. So what I say is, I don't know what is a multiple, and let us assume that the multiple is x. Satya, have you understood?
Yes.
So when I assume it to be x, then I say that whatever this x be, then 2x plus 5x, 2x plus 5x has to be equal to the total length, which is 56. And when I solve this, I get the value of x to be 8. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
And then I get that the actual value would be equal to 16 is to 40, and which is the same answer that I have got here. Mr. Sarthak, any doubt? Mr. Satya, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Satya, how should I do question number 52?
So, sir, in this we only need to make it a ratio. So
Okay.
it would be 20 is to 32.
20 is to 32. The number of milk teeth in human is 20. Number of permanent is 32. Find the ratio of number of milk teeth to the permanent teeth. So the ratio of milk to permanent is equal to 20 is to 32. Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
So the answer would be 5 is to 8. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Satya, have you understood 50 and 51?
Yes, sir, understood.
See, this is the total length. And this total length has to be divided. This total length has to be divided. One second. This total length has to be divided in the ratio of 2:5. So when the total length has to be divided in the ratio of 2:5, then I don't know that what multiple should I take on this side and what multiple should I take on this side. And that is why I assume the multiple to be x. And that is why this becomes 2x and this becomes 5x. Satya,
Yes, sir.
have you understood or not?
Yes, sir.
So I assume the multiple. I assume the multiple to be x. So this becomes 2x, this becomes 5x, and 2x plus 5x. Because whatever multiple I have taken, and this would be the quantity here, this would be the quantity, this would be the quantity, this would be the length of the first part, and this would be the length of the second part. So what I do is I have taken this to be 56 centimeter, and I assume this to be 2x, and I assume this to be 5x, and of course 2x plus 5x. If you see here, 2x plus 5x would be equal to, Mr. Satya?
2 and x would be equal to 8.
Array 2x plus 5x would be equal
Okay,
to
okay,
56,
yeah,
na?
yeah, yeah, yes.
And therefore x would be equal to 8. Once I have found x to be 8, actually at x is equal to 8 is the multiple that I need here. Have you understood or not?
Yes, sir.
So this is a multiple that I get here. And when I multiply 2 into 8, this would be 60. And 5 into 8, this would be 40. Any doubt still?
No, sir.
Okay, how should I do question number 53?
So 1 second. So we only have to again find the ratio, right? So it would be 3,732 is to 4,000.
Okay, let us try to understand this. Sex ratio is defined as the number of females per 1,000 males. Basically, the ratio is being defined as the number of females. So I assume this to be n, and the number of males is 1,000. Satya, have you understood this or not?
Yes,
So females is to males. Have you understood this?
yes,
Now, what I have been given is I have been given 3,732 females and 4,000 males. So females is 2 males is 3,732 upon 4,000. Satya, have you understood?
yes,
Now the simple way of doing this question is in the denominator I need 1,000. Have you understood this or not?
yes,
So I write this as 3,732 upon 4 into 1,000. Now I won't touch this 1,000 and I will cancel this 3,732 and 4. Have you understood this or not?
yes,
So 4 9 the 36, 4 3 the 12, 4 3 the 12. The answer is 933 upon 1,000. Satya, have you understood this or not?
yes.
So my ratio would be 933 females per 1,000 males. Any doubts still?
No, sir.
Okay. Question number 54. Mr. Satya, have you done this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How should I do this?
So, sir, we need to do first income to income tax. So
Okay.
it would be 3,60,000 is to 24,000.
Okay. Yeah. After this.
Then income tax to income after paying the tax. So
Okay.
it would be 3,60,000 is to 3,36,000.
Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So income is to income tax would be?
3,60,000 is to 3,36,000.
But check, my income is 3,60,000, no? And my income tax is 24,000. Am I correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Because they want me to find income is to income tax. So this is my income. This is my income.
Sir,
And this is, yeah.
I told
Yeah.
that question. I answered that question. I was doing the B part. I thought you
Okay.
were
Okay.
also doing.
Okay. 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 So A part is 36,000 to 24,000. Is it okay?
Yes, yes, sir.
So this will be 15:1. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. Now let us come to the B part. Yeah, Satya. How should I do B part?
So his income is 3,60,000. So he needs to pay the tax. So it would be subtracted from it.
Yeah.
So after subtracting it, it would be 3,36,000. So the ratio would be 3,60,000 is to 3,36,000.
So income tax is 24,000 and
Yes.
income after tax.
Okay, sir, I did a mistake over there.
So income tax is 24,000 and income after paying the tax is
36,000. 36,000.
3,36,000. Yeah. Any doubt?
Yeah. No, sir.
So 12 to the 24. Yeah. 12 to the 24. 12 to the 24. And 12 made the 96 and this would be 214. So this would be 1:14. Any doubt?
No, sir.
So ratio of income tax to income after paying the taxes this, and income to income tax is 15:1. Satya, any doubt?
No.
Have you done 55?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how should I do?
So, sir, first it is Ramesh's income earnings to the total earnings. So
Okay,
it would be 28,000 is to 64,000.
okay,
Then in the B part, it should be Rama's earnings to the total earnings.
okay.
So the total earning, Rama's earning is 36,000 and the total earning is 64,000.
Okay, is my answer correct?
No, sir. You are doing the which part? B or A?
This is my A part and this is my B part.
Yeah, it's correct, sir.
So this will be 4 7 the 4 1 the 4 4 the 7 2 the, this would be 1:2 and this would be 4 9 the 4 1 the 4 6 the, this would be 9:16. Mr. Satya, is my answer correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Rudra, any doubt?
No, sir.